Hello and welcome back. All right, so are you ready to take your organization to a whole new level? Well, that's exactly what we're going to do in this lesson. We're going to learn all about keywords, ratings, and labels. In the previous lesson, you learned how to create collections and how to use smart collections to make the process easier for adding photos to that collection. Now, in order to use collections effectively, you're going to need to apply what you learned in this lesson. And if you don't, then you're not going to be able to take advantage of smart collections. So if you're serious about having a fast and productive workflow, then you need to utilize keywords, ratings, and labels as part of your workflow. Not only should you apply them to your workflow, you must be consistent in doing so. Otherwise, your organization will be more chaotic than it needs to be. Now, I must admit that being organized is one of my weakest traits. However, Adobe Bridge gives me and you the tools needed to be as organized as possible. The sooner you start applying this lesson, the sooner you will be able to reap the rewards of your efforts. If you wait until you have tens of thousands of files, you may become overwhelmed with the amount of work required to get all of those files organized as needed. And in that case, you're going to be spending a lot of wasted time looking for files among hundreds of folders when you could have easily created smart collections based on keywords, ratings, and more. So once you start applying keywords, ratings, and labels, you will start creating a habit, and it will become much easier as your library of photos grows. Okay, that's enough with the motivational pep talk. Let's get into being more organized. Let's first start with keywords. So keywords provide a more specific and targeted way to identify your images versus ratings and labels. Although I do like to use ratings and labels as well, I just put more emphasis on keywords because they allow me to provide information that describes what the photo is all about. Plus, if you're in business for yourself and you have a website or a portfolio online, then search engines can find your images based on those keywords and then display them in their results based on those keywords, which will help you find more clients. All right, so to add your keywords, we're going to access the panel that has, keywords. So this tab here. And then by default, we have 3 keyword sets that are provided by Adobe Bridge. And within the set, we have additional keywords. The 3 keyword sets include events, people, and places. Now, if you click on this little arrow here, you will be presented with all the keywords associated within that set. Now, what you're seeing right now is probably different from what I'm showing you because I've recently changed my keyword sets and subcategories. So let me show you how to create new keyword sets and keywords for those sets. So if we take our mouse and place it over a keyword set and right click on it, we're going to get this drop down menu. New keywords is going to create a new set, and then new sub keyword will place that keyword within that set. You can also rename and delete those keywords as well. And then if you have, let's say, hundreds of keywords in this set, you can select collapse all or just simply click on the arrow to do the same thing. Now, if you place a keyword in the wrong set, you can actually move it to another set simply by clicking and dragging it to that new keyword set, and it will place it in there for you. Now, to add a keyword or keywords to your images, just select the image or files that you want to add it to, and then click on this little box, and it will add that keyword to the metadata for that particular file. You can add multiple keywords at the same time just simply by clicking on each of the keywords you want to add, and then that's going to save it for you within that particular file. So imagine having over 100,000 files and needing to find one photo that has a keyword of Chicago. Well, if you have hundreds of folders to go through to search for that keyword, then it's going to take you forever. If you create a smart collection with the criteria of a keyword with that name, Chicago, then it's going to automatically find it for you. It's so much easier and faster when you have your images organized. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at ratings. And if you come up here to label, you can see the different ratings that you can apply to your images, and you can use keyboard shortcuts, which are Command or Control, and the number keys 1 through 5 for the corresponding number of stars. So you can either add them via the menu or use the keyboard shortcut, whatever is easiest for you. So again, just like with the keywords, you need to select the image or images that you want to add the rating to apply that. And I'm just going to use my keyboard shortcut, Command or Control, and the number 5 to add 5 stars to these images. Now, if you want to select multiple images and don't want to select a row of images, just hold down your Command or Control key and then click on the images that you want, and then you can just select those images to apply the rating to. Or if you're going to use the review mode, you can simply go through one image at a time and then add the ratings as you view each of the images to either mark them as a keeper or reject them or add 5 stars or however many stars you want for that particular file. All right, so the last item we have are labels, and you can utilize labels to help you organize your production or to streamline your workflow however you need to. So we can select a few photos, then we can go up to the label menu and select the appropriate label, or again, we can use the keyboard shortcuts instead, which is Command or Control and the numbers 6 through 9. And again, you can also change the name of these labels to help you streamline your production as well via the preferences options that we did in a previous lesson. And just like with ratings, you can apply your labels via the review mode as well with the keyboard shortcuts. So when I apply a label in review mode, it's going to show the color of that label for that particular image, and it's also going to show it in the thumbnail view as well, as you can see right here. Keywords, ratings, and labels. These are essential parts of a fast and productive workflow, so I recommend starting to using them now and make sure you do so consistently. When you do, you're going to be able to find and locate specific photos among tens of thousands in a matter of seconds instead of hours. So at this point, this is where I ask you to raise your right hand and solemnly swear that you promise to apply this lesson or else. Nah, I know you're going to take what you've learned and apply it immediately, right? Right. All right. I will see you in the next lesson.